Hi there, it's Petr here again, the guy who hates tomatoes but loves front-end development. Today I'm super excited to share with you the final demo from the upcoming React workshop. So stay tuned a little bit later into the video where I will reveal what the final project looks like and what you will learn while building it. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are from. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I just got off the Skype with one of the students who's just checking the React 101 for me. So he's going through the first two demos and he's in Kenya, in Nairobi. He had 2 o'clock in the morning and he went straight through the React tutorials, which was quite funny to be on chat with someone who's going through your course, test driving it for you, and he's doing it at 2 o'clock in the morning. So that tells you how much he really wants to learn that new thing. I'm coming from Mexico. Yeah, hello, Angel. How are you? New York. Andres in the house. All right, I remember you from last time. Good man, coming back. Thanks for tuning in. And Andre, as you know from last time, when I tried to explain where to find the demo, I had it on a piece of paper, and then someone had to post the link in the description. What I did is today, I've got just one URL when there is a great list of all the tutorials, okay? So you can just click through them and see them one by one, just in case that someone's new to this broadcast. I am Peter, I'm the guy behind the Ihatetomatoes blog, where I run tutorials, where I write and record tutorials on front-end development and the modern JavaScript workflow, okay? In today's broadcast, I want to show you the last demo from the upcoming React workshop that we will build together and what you will learn inside of it. Okay, so I've got my laptop here. I'll show you in a moment. But in the meantime, let me know where you're tuning in. There was a Mexico, there was a New York. Where are the other guys tuning in from? Where's the new URL? Oh, someone's impatient here, okay? All right, you know what? You asked for it, let's do it. I need to still keep recording the rest of the courses anyway, so I'll keep it quite short. The new URL where you can check out not just the final demo but all the demos is ihatetomatoes.net/React tutorials. Another New Yorker in the house. Hello, Carlos. Okay, so if you go to ihatetomatoes.net/React tutorials, you will see a list of all the tutorials in the upcoming React workshops. And the first one, or the last one, I've already covered all the other ones before, so I wouldn't tell you anything new if we went through the list one by one. But if you look at the list, the last item on the list, it's Headtohead. Okay, so ihatetomatoes.net/React tutorials/Headtohead. You will see a landing page where that's the landing page, that's the home page. It might change the design or something, but it is the first page that you'll see when you get to the app. What the app does is actually quite simple, and I want to show you in the browser what it does actually. Okay, so because you don't have an account for that app, you cannot actually use it. You can only read what it does, but I've got here the admin interface and the page itself, and I want to show you in a minute. Okay, so what it does, it's a head-to-head application where you can track all your important battles in your life. Okay, so I've got a friend, we play quite often FIFA on the PlayStation, and we both quite competitive, and we want to keep track of who's winning overall. Okay, who won more games than the other over the past year or two. So I'll be using this app to keep track of all the scores and all the games. And that's exactly why I built it. Okay, so I built it for myself. It's very useful. I can add multiple players. Then from the players, I can create head-to-head. So I need 2 players to play against each other. And then I can add individual games to this head-to-head. Okay, so I've got 3 kinds of data: players, head-to-head, and games. And then I'm showing them in a nice UI. If we play tonight a couple of games, I'll log in the games inside of the head-to-head. And then the final score updates for me. Okay, so I can say, hey, this year I'm winning 5. I won 5 games we drew 2 games and you won only 3. So who's the champion? Okay, so that's the reason behind the app, keeping track of all the little battles. I'm using React with MobX to manage the store, and now I want to show you, I just need to set it up the right way. Give me a moment. I want to show you how the app works. Okay, hopefully you can see it. Look, it's not the best. Nairobi, Kenya. There's someone from Nairobi too. Okay, I just got off the Skype with African Sinatra, who's one of the students just going through the React 101. Okay, so not sure if it's the best angle. Hang on, how do I make it the best angle possible? Is that better? A little bit off. A little bit off. Give me a moment. I'll just set it up for you. Okay, how do I make it the best possible angle? Maybe this is the best. Okay, now what we've got here. Okay, someone gave me a thumbs up. Keep them coming, keep them flashing up, and I'll keep showing you what the app does. So on the left side I have the front end. Okay, so that's where the game is loaded in the browser, and on the right side, so on the separate window, I have the admin interface. Okay, so that's where I'm modifying players, modifying and managing the head-to-heads, and then games. Okay, so let's say I'm adding a game to Peter versus Gerard, which is called FIFA Challenge 2017, and I'll add another game. Let's say I played for my favorite Arsenal again. No, I can't type behind the camera. And Gerard always plays with Real Madrid. Okay, I don't know what it is, why he loves Madrid so much, but I always beat him. This time it was 5-1. And when I add the game, look at the magic. The game will be added to the list as the last one, and also the final score will be recalculated and it will add to the list. Okay, straight away when I hit submit, we'll see the game being added to the list. The final score jumped to 6, and if I remove it, it will go back to 5. The game is removed, and so on. So you got the point. Very simple app, but very, very useful. Okay, now no one can cheat. Now no one can say wrong assumptions. Who is the champion? Okay, so now we'll have a proof who is winning. And so in the React workshop, you will learn how to build the app. Okay, so there is a login interface, MobX follow and observable button. Yep, I didn't follow comments for a bit because I was behind the camera, so I'm not sure what that's related to. But yeah, I'm using MobX inside of the React workshop, inside of this project. All the other project is just a pure state and passing props down to the right places. But the final head-to-head challenge is, it's the next level. I'm not sure if it's the next level, but it is a different concept than MobX, than Redux, but overall it does the same thing. Okay, so this is the final project. That's where you learn the most. Fantastic. Thanks, Andre, for answering someone's questions when I'm from behind the camera. Okay, and yeah, so let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know in the thumbs up here. Do you like that project, and are you excited about the upcoming workshops and plenty of tutorials, React tutorials? If you've just joined, don't forget to go and check out all the other tutorials at ihatetomatoes.net/react-tutorials. That's where you see a good old unordered list with links to all the other demos. Okay, so if I go to it and just quickly recap it, it should be the first one is a simple collapsible element. So you will learn how to collapse it, how to use the children, how to pass it. So collapsible component is the first demo. Actually, some people already going through it in the React 101. The second one is fetching data, how to fetch data, how to show preloader while you're fetching it, then hide it and show the data. And then we have the currency converter, where you can simply compare two values and convert one value into the other based on local JSON data. So it's not pulling data from anywhere else. It is a local saved data that will do the calculations and the formula. Then we have a property listing that is a Google map with pins on it, and we have a list of properties. When you click on a pin, it shows you the right highlighted item, and at the bottom there's a filter where you can filter and just show the specific items. Okay, so that is very useful if you're struggling with how to filter data, how to get data into your state and then filter and show them in your UI only based on some filters. So if you're struggling with filtering, the property listing is a great way to master that. And then we have an ABC quiz, which is 5 simple questions that you need to answer. Cool UI with progress bar. And then at the end, when you answer all the questions, we're hitting the server, we're getting the array with the new with the correct questions, and then we're comparing, hey, what did the user answer and what are the correct questions. We're comparing these two arrays and then highlighting the right items based whether they are true or false and revealing the correct questions too. Okay, so that's the ABC quiz. And the final one is the head-to-head, which I just showed you. So if you've just joined in, then wait for the replay, just watch it again. As I said, I want to keep these broadcasts very, very quick because I need to keep recording the rest of the workshops. Okay, does anyone have any questions regarding the workshops, the React tutorials, the upcoming tutorials? How can I take the different courses? Okay, do you mean the React, GreenSock and Scroll Magic? You need to sign up for them. So Scroll Magic 101, React 101, they are both free, and then I have a couple premium ones. So I would suggest starting with the free ones and see whether you like it, whether that's something you want to look into. And it's at ihatetomatoes.net/store. Okay, so that's where you can sign up. React is coming up. Okay, so at the moment for the React 101, I only giving permissions to specific people. Okay, so it's not public yet. That's why I'm just giving this preview. The demos are public. You can play with them, and then the tutorials itself, I'm in the progress of actually recording it. Okay, so I've got the collapsible and the fetching data already done. They are in the React 101 as we speak. Some people going through it. So Andre, if you want to get access to it, then just get in. If you want to get access to it, just hit me up on Twitter or send me email. Okay, better if you hit me up on Twitter or follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back, and in the DM, in the direct message, I'll just send you the details. You'll need to have account on my site, so I'll tell you where to get it, and then you'll have access to it. Okay, so it's very straightforward. All what I'm looking for at the moment is when you download the starting files, are they working? Are there any issues with the setup, or can you hit the ground running and start following the tutorial step by step straight away? Okay, so I just want to make sure before you don't have a Twitter account. Okay, you know what? Just send me email, and you know what? It's very easy. I'll do it this way. Go to my site, sign up to GreenSock 101. Okay, it's a free. You don't have to do anything. Just sign up. Obviously, that creates the account, and then once you signed up, I will give you access to the React 101. Okay, so no need to get Twitter. Okay, and then you'll be able to go through the first two demos, hopefully step by step. And as I said, I just want feedback. Hey, is it good enough? Is it straightforward? Are there any roadblocks? Can you follow it up? How is the speed? And stuff like that. Okay, that will validate few things for me, and hopefully, obviously, you will learn something along the way. Okay, so if there's anyone else watching and want to get a preview of the React 101, get in touch and I will give you access to. Okay, the best thing is just get in touch on Twitter and I'll give you access to it once you have account on my site. Okay, that will be it from me, guys. Any other questions? Can I do the same already member and going through your tutorials? Okay, Brent, of course you can, yes. So hit me up. If you already have some of my tutorials, just reply to any of my emails and I'll give you access to the React 101. Okay, at the moment there are only 2 projects, so don't be disappointed if you don't see the currency converter, property listing, ABC quiz and head-to-head. They are coming up. That's what I'm working on at the moment. But you can go through the collapsible component and fetching data as we speak. Okay, anyone else wants to get access to it? Let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Just the last final check. We've got seven people watching and 5 thumbs up. So 2 people are lazy. Okay, Andre, you are there. You are very fast. Okay. You know what? I'll do it offline. Okay. So when I quit here, I'll give you access to it. Okay. Me, I want access to thumbs up. Thanks a lot, Andre. Now we've got more thumbs up than people watching. How can that happen? Who was that? There was someone who wanted to dial in. Okay, how do you have any of my? Do you have an account on my site? Do you have any of the free tutorials to dial in? If not, just sign up to Green Sock Workshop or Scroll Magic Workshop and reply to that email, and I'll give you access to it. Okay, and I've got at the moment probably 20-25 people going through it, so it all looks pretty good. I'm pretty confident that it works. But hey, if you give me another validation, another thumbs up, then that's even better. Okay, I'm very excited about the rest of it. And then I've got actually one last question. In the head-to-head, I'm using Twitter Bootstrap for the UI, because obviously without some HTML, the page would look really boring. So the HTML for the admin it's Bootstrap classes, and that obviously creates a lot of. It doesn't create complexity, but when you're looking at the JavaScript files, there is HTML because that's what we need for it to look like that in a browser. So my question is, when I'm recording this complex application, do you want to just see the JavaScript expressions without too much markup around it, and then maybe at the end have a video that will do it? Or do you want to see the whole thing? I mean, you know, there will be a lot of copy pasting of Twitter Bootstrap classes and HTML, and then just editing the necessary bits. So what would you prefer? Can you answer just A or B? A for no Bootstrap, simple JavaScript expressions, and B for the full markup. Okay, this is a difference between. If I do just the expressions, then it's not reality, because reality you have always designs that you need to code, and then it shows the full stack process exactly. So I'm in 2 minds, because I don't want to discourage beginners or someone who's not as comfortable with a lot of JavaScript signing up, but Darlene wants to be the HTML and just converting some of the divs into a map and looping through it. Okay, anyone else for B? Anyone else for A? Okay, even if this be full markup, good way to learn. It shows the real scenario use case. Henry, hey, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to run it past you before I do it. Okay, since in the first 2 demos, in the collapsible and fetching data, I'm using Twitter Bootstrap markup as well, just to make it look pretty. Okay, I'm not hiding anything, but we're focusing on the JavaScript. As for me, I use Foundation. Yes. Look, if you use Foundation or Bootstrap, I think you're smart enough to know what it does. Okay, it just gives you classes, pre-selected HTML, and then you just working with it. It just saves you a lot of time. Okay, so I'm sure whoever that was, Brent, that you will still find your way around the Bootstrap too. Okay, other tutorials don't reflect real process. That's what makes you stand out. Hey, Andre, that's a great point. Thanks for that. But as I said, I'm doing it for you, so I want you to be the guys who validate. Hey, let's put the full on markup in and work around it, because that's what you do when you go to a company and work on a real project. Okay, you never work just on a little bit of JavaScript. You have always markup that you need to code. Okay, what I started doing in the first 2 projects, I also, under the video, I have code snippets. So whatever I talk in the video, you'll find in the snippets. Okay, it's not the full file. You need to find the right blocks, but I'm sure you're smart enough to find the right blocks that I'm editing in the video. Okay. Bootstrap is outdated. At the moment, I'm way too into the project, so the project is finished, completed. I'm not gonna redo it with Foundation. Okay, I'll be honest with that. It's it would be way too much work for. There would be some benefit, but at the moment it's not as important. Okay, the app is not designed. I'm not the designer. It just looks presentable, and that was the main thing. So I know that maybe Foundation or the new Bootstrap is in. This is using Bootstrap 3, but as I said, it's not the main focus of that application. The focus is the functionality. You're able to log in. Once you logged in, you can create player, you can create head-to-head, and games. So that's the main idea about the project, that you learn these three concepts, and the most important thing, how these three pieces of data are linked together. Okay, how you give access, or how you link two players to one head-to-head, and then how you link the games to head-to-head, and how it all links together. So it's like a three pieces of data that will need to work together to give you the final result. Okay, all the other projects before, collapsible, fetching data, currency converter, property listing, ABC quiz, there was only one set of data. It's either the questions or answers. Property listing, you have only property listing. Currency converter, you have currency A, currency B. But in the head-to-head, you have three pieces, and that makes it more complex. Okay. But I made a switch to, and glad to see another Foundation user. Yeah, I actually used a lot Foundation before. Not sure why I decided for Bootstrap for this, but I decided for it, and that's it. As I said, I can't change it now to Foundation. It's way too late. Okay, if someone else just joined, I'll repeat the URL final time. Go to ihatetomatoes.net/react-tutorials, and you will see a good old unordered list. Nothing designed, nothing fancy. There's an unordered list with 6 links. All these links go to a detailed page or demo that you will learn in the upcoming React 101 and React workshop. Okay, I just wanted to make it super clear. React 101 will be free. React workshop will be premium, like I have already done with my, sorry guys, I did stuff up. Actually, Twitter notification came from the top. I touched it and I went into Twitter. Okay, so maybe there was a little disconnection. But what I wanted to say, yes, React 101 free, React workshop premium, same thing as GreenSock 101, GreenSock workshop, Scroll Magic 101, Scroll Magic workshop. Okay, hopefully that works for you. I'm more straight up CSS guy. Thanks a lot, Brand. Great content and tutorials. Thanks a lot. It's good to know that there are people like you that it helps them. Okay. Someone on Twitter posted yesterday. I can't go to it now. How was it? Actually, I can show it here. This was funny when I got it yesterday. Someone who went through some of my tutorials. I'll show you that. Where is it? The way I just leveled up watching Ihatetomatoes tutorials. Okay, so have a look at this GIF. Someone just posted in after watching some of my tutorials. The way I just leveled up watching Ihatetomatoes tutorials. Okay, it's from Carlos. Carlos sounds very South American. And thanks for that. Where is he from? Brooklyn. Actually, no, it's America, Brooklyn. Okay. Carlos, is it you? Hey, Carlos. That was great. When I got it, I started laughing. I showed it to my wife, and we had a laugh. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I didn't realize you in the house. Okay, that's very funny. But no, as I said, any feedback, if there is something that you don't like about the tutorials, or you want to improve, or you want different topics, then let me know. All I'm doing is listening what you want. And so at the moment, it looks like in the final project, in the head-to-head, I will keep the full markup. Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Andre. I will keep the full markup in, even if it means the JavaScript files will be more complex, but that's a reality, okay? And after this broadcast, I'm giving few of you guys access to the React 101. So if you want, get in touch on Twitter, and I'll hook you up with the access. Okay, you will need access. You will need account on my site, and then I'll just give it to you. Okay, we got 11 people in the house. Before I wrap it up, where are we? What are we working on, guys? What are we working on? Let me know what are we working on, and put the thumbs up a little bit. We've got 12 people watching. 8 thumbs up. Just smash the like button, and hopefully I'll come back live sometimes this week. What's your Twitter handle? What do you think? Ihatetomatoes, okay? That's the one. G-Sub Scroll Magic questions, can they be implemented into React tutorials fairly easily? At the moment, all these demos are coded. They don't use Scroll Magic, they don't use GreenSock, but I'm thinking, based on the feedback, I'll definitely have a separate parts of tutorials that these two will be connected, React and GreenSock or React and Scroll Magic. Okay, so at the moment it's GreenSock and Scroll Magic are out of this React workshop. I don't want to overcomplicate it too much unnecessarily. So, but in the future, yes, I will definitely have some animations in it. Okay, in these 6 demos that I just showed you, there are some animations, but they are mostly transitions. So you either spinning a preloader or you going from A to B, making the progress bar grow. So there is no need to use JavaScript animation library like GreenSock, but it is, I'm just showing when and how to trigger different classes, and then the CSS does the transition, you know. So yeah, there's no JavaScript animating inside of this apart from calculating height on the collapsible. Okay, that's just the way it is. I want to focus purely on the React ecosystem in this series. Okay, that will be it. I always say I'll keep it short, and it's almost half an hour later, and we're still hanging out. So, but you know I like it. You know, every time before I hit the go live button, I'm always like, should I do it? Should I not? But then, hey, it's a good time. Okay, I'm just hanging out with guys who are doing what I'm doing, and as I said, after this, I'm going straight into recording. Next one is currency converter, property listing, ABC quiz, head-to-head. I've got plenty of work to do, but I'm very excited that I've got the first two projects out and people are testing it out and making sure it all works before I get way too into it. Okay, so thanks a lot if you spend some time going through the first 2 tutorials. It helps a lot. It helps me validate. It helps it make me sure that whatever I do, it works from start to finish. Okay, I wanted to make super seamless for you, and you know that there is a little bit of complexity with setting up Webpack and all these things. I just want to make sure that it works. Okay, what time is it and how the weather over there? Okay, so you're having chat. Hey, this is another thing what I like. Yes, some of you started to have this conversation asking for Twitter handlers. Yeah, connect with each other. You know, if we all front-enders, then you know you can help each other with your projects too, and you never know, you might end up working with someone who you meet on channels like this. Okay, so that's why these broadcasts are very cool. Not just me interacting with you, but also you between each other can help each other as well. Okay, if you find different tutorials that you like on learning React, share them in the comments so people can learn from each other that way as well. Okay. Steady on the go, Carlos Martinez. Yeah, Carlos, you're sharing your Twitter handle, so now you get thousands followers. You're smart boy. The Americans very, very smart. Okay, guys, that will be it from me. I've got a lot of work to do. Mobex or Redux? At the moment, for me, Mobex. Very, very simple. Just 1 more minute. Super fast question. If you have one word answered questions, hit me up, and other than that I will be wrapping it up. So Mobex versus Redux at the moment. Mobex, there was Twitter, Bootstrap against Foundation. At the moment it's Bootstrap, but I've used Foundation actually more than Bootstrap before, and that will be it. Okay, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. I know some of you have a midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We don't really care. we're just watching Ihatetomatoes channel. Okay, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you up next time. Bye.